Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Title: Handling Invalid Subscription Key in Microsoft Emotion API for Video, a tutorial. Introduction. Microsoft Emotion API for Video allows developers to analyze facial expressions in videos, providing insights into emotions such as happiness, sadness, and more. To use this API, a subscription key is required. However, encountering an invalid subscription key error is not uncommon during API testing. In this tutorial, we will guide you on how to handle this error using the API testing console and demonstrate the process in Python 2.7 with a code example. Prerequisites. Step 1. Obtain Microsoft Emotion API subscription key. Before proceeding, make sure you have a valid subscription key for Microsoft Emotion API. You can obtain it by following the instructions on the Microsoft Azure portal. Step 2. Use API Testing Console to identify the error. Visit the API Testing Console for Microsoft Emotion API. Enter your subscription key and try making a sample request. If the subscription key is invalid, the console will return an error message. Step 3. Handling invalid subscription key in Python 2.7. Replace your _subscription _key and https://www.example.com/sample_video.mp4 with your actual subscription key and video URL. The code checks the response status code and prints an appropriate message based on the encountered error. Conclusion. Handling an invalid subscription key error in Microsoft Emotion API is crucial for a seamless development process. Whether using the API testing console or implementing it in Python 2.7, understanding how to manage this error ensures a smoother integration of facial emotion analysis into your applications. ChatGPT. Sure, I can help you with that. Keep in mind that Microsoft Emotion API has been deprecated, and you might want to consider using the Azure Face API instead. However, I can still provide you with a tutorial for the Emotion API. Just replace the Emotion API endpoint and subscription key with the corresponding values for the Azure Face API. Microsoft Emotion API for Video allows developers to analyze emotions in videos using facial recognition technology. However, during API testing, you might encounter the error invalid subscription key. This tutorial will guide you on how to handle this issue using the API testing console and Python 2.7. You can obtain your Emotion API key from the Azure portal. Open your API testing console, example Postman, and create a new request. If you're receiving an invalid subscription key error, ensure that you've copied the correct key. Double check for any typos or extra spaces. If your subscription key has expired, generate a new one from the Azure portal. Check if you've exceeded the API rate limits. If so, consider upgrading your subscription or optimizing your API usage. Replace region, operation ID, your _subscription _key, and your _video _URL with your specific values. Now you have a basic understanding of handling the invalid subscription key error in Microsoft Emotion API for Video using both the API testing console and Python 2.7. ChatGPT.